Hello out there, all you styrene users and abusers. This is George coming to you tonight from the basement annex of kitchen table scale models. Tonight, we're going to talk about the Japanese concept of Kintsugi and what it has to do with building models. Stand by. No, I haven't been drinking too much sake or eating sushi, but I stumbled across this word watching a British TV show the other day. And it struck me how well it could apply to modeling. Loosely translated, the word kintsugi. Kintsugi is a Japanese art form of that involves making repairs to pottery and the like in such a way that the repairs themselves become part of the object. And are appreciated for their contribution to the art of the object, and are respected because they tell a story about the history of the object. Well, I kind of going to bastardize that concept a little bit and expand it, and basically it's kind of resulting in a very Zen approach to my modeling. And I'm going to redefine it as not only accepting something in spite of its flaws, but embracing something in part because of its flaws, which I think is a principle that Carol Lord Oppenheim has been following for 35 years, but I digress. So we're here tonight. Obviously, this is my reveal for the BG, Luca, Chuck's Hobby Spot, Porsche Group Build. It's basically complete. It's literally just off the table. I finished it probably 20 minutes ago, and this is it in all its flaws. There's a lot wrong with this model. So and right now when I look at it, that's pretty much all I see. But it's a Fujimi kit, a Fujimi enthusiast kit. I just see a little piece of flash I forgot to trim off the roof. Again, it's a Fujimi enthusiast kit. I've posted a couple of in-process builds to give you some detail of the engine and all that. I'm not going to try to take it apart in this video and show it. You can go back, if you would be kind enough to go back and watch that video if you're so inclined. Overall, this kit, it's kind of an enigma. In some ways, it was one of the most difficult kits I've ever built, if not the most difficult. In other ways, it really went together well. Some of the challenges of this kit, if you decide to try this kit and or build one of these older Porsche kits from Fujimi, I learned the hard way. The engine comes with a piston and crankshaft assembly that I took one look at and said, what do I need this for? It's going to be inside the cylinder heads, inside the crankcase. It's just going to get in the way and make it hard to put things together. Unfortunately, that error in judgment had a domino effect. Those pistons were designed to hold the cylinder heads in proper alignment with the crankcase so that when you started putting things on like the exhaust or the intakes, everything lined up properly. In my case, it didn't. But I got it together regardless. You can see here as it comes around, the muffler in the back is a little cattywampus. A lot of things wrong with this, but again, I'm gonna fall back on Kintsugi and say I like it that way. Couple little mess ups in the process, all my own fault. As it comes around here, you can see I only have one tail light on the left side. There are 4 of them. I dropped one on a hardwood floor. I thought, no problem, it's chrome, it'll be easy to find. Wrong, not. Haven't found it. On the front here, this little piece, I think I pointed this out in my prior video, this little piece here got cracked. I kind of was able to get it cobbled back together. I really liked this kit. I liked it a lot. It was very challenging, but doable. Doable from my perspective. I consider myself no more than an average builder, and this is an enthusiast kit. This is a high-level kit, and I was able to get it together. I'm going to probably display it with the roof on for a couple of reasons. Number one, I just think it looks cool. Number two, the alignment between the interior and the body is a little quirky, which is my way of saying I couldn't get it right. Um, so there's a little gap around the interior panels, and it just I don't want to draw attention to that. Also had a little issue with final assembly. On final assembly and putting there's a little bar in the center of the windshield that goes from the base of the windshield to the top, and that's used to hold the rear view mirror. Trying to get that in place was really I needed to be a contortionist on microscopic levels. I got it in, but not without getting a little bit of ACC cement on the glass, and well, you build models, you know what that does. Paint on this is Scale Finishes. Dodge, hold on a second, I got the bottle right here, I think. Well, I was wrong, I don't. The paint is Scale Finishes. This is right out of the bottle, sprayed over, I think it was Tamiya primer. No special prep. I just I know it's not difficult. I just don't put all the time into prep, a lot of paint prep. To me, I build my models to be, viewed at on a shelf. I don't build contest models. Nothing against anyone who does. I admire, respect, and am in awe at their skill. But that's just not what I want to do. I'd rather finish 3 models in the time most guys spend on one. So I don't spend a lot of time on prep and paint. I make sure things are clean and do some of the basic stuff. But this is pretty much, I cleaned it. I buffed up the body with, I don't know, 1,000 grit, 1,200 grit, something like that. Primed it, sanded it again, and hit it with the Scale Finishes enamel. And right out of the bottle, no clear coat, no wax, no polishing, nothing. The roof or that red color, the dark red color, is Tamiya dull red. I sprayed it flat on the roof and on the interior, and boy, I really got to trim those little nibs off the roof. They're driving me crazy. I used it on the roof and the interior, and then on the wheels, I did the same thing, but I hit it with a gloss coat. I want to duplicate a painted surface. I like that color a lot. In fact, I've been toying. I'm not quite ready to tackle it, but I have I have a Porsche 356A coupe kit sitting on the shelf. That is, after building this one, it's tempting me to try it again. Applying some of the lessons I learned here about aligning the engine and getting the interior done and all that stuff. And I think I might use that red on the 356A coupe, and it would be maybe too cute if I did the interior in yellow, but I'm just not so sure I'm going to go in that direction if I do it at all. So that's it. Shout out to Luca and Chuck and BG, and thank them for kicking off this group build. I would have never tackled this kit had they not challenged me to do so. I've learned, or I've applied some new techniques and materials to this that I'd never done before. I think I mentioned in the earlier video that's Hasegawa chrome trim. That is not bare metal foil. And second time I've used it, and I'm really liking it. I think it's going to see more of my builds. I'm glad I got 2 packs of it when I ordered it the first time. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, either don't say anything if you can't see something nice, or if you really feel strongly, give me a thumbs down. I'm a big boy, I can handle it. If you really like it, please subscribe to this channel and share it, and let your other modeling friends know that there's this crazy old guy in Maryland who built builds half-assed models and talks about them endlessly. Thank you all for watching.